So good, so good, I got you.
G'day and Swatty Crab. Well, it started off very rainy here today, but it was a bright ray of sunshine that was brought to us not only by the sun, but by Barry Upton, one of the great personalities and one of the few people in Pattaya that you could actually say is a star. He's on radio, he's on stage, he's on TV, and he's a really good bloke. And anytime you get to see him on stage, you should go because he's extremely entertaining. And he's going to play us in with a little bit of his wonderful Pattaya Wonderland song.
Okay. A boy, a girl, a sunset, barefoot on the sand, so in love together, living in a patio wonderland, living in a patio wonderland.
and it is more of a wonderland for having somebody as wonderful as Barry Upton here. And I want to know why you were motivated to write that song.
When I first came here, I kept hearing Pattaya, Pattaya, and it was all about the bars, and it was all a bit of a negative song, I thought, and I didn't really like it too much, I've got to be honest. So everybody said, well, you're the clever songwriter, write one of your own, you know? So I did. That was it. And I tried to make it a bit more positive. It's more of a romantic kind of lyric about a boy and a girl in Pattaya just falling in love.
And indeed, most of Barry's songs, they are extremely positive. For people who don't know a little bit about his history, he was like in Brotherhood of Man. It was a very, very big band, sold huge numbers of records. Maybe you want to play a little bit of Kisses for Me.
Oh, okay, right. Though it hurts to go away, it's impossible to stay. But there's one thing I must say before I go. I love you, you know. And you save them for me, even though you're only 3. So kisses for me, save all your kisses for me. Bye-bye, baby, bye-bye. Don't cry, honey, don't cry. Gonna walk out the door, but I'll soon be back for more. Go, kisses for me. You know the rest. Yeah.
But it is a lovely song. It won the Eurovision song. Actually, I didn't know this. The biggest selling Eurovision winner of all time, which means it sold more than Waterloo. Yes, which made
it was actually number 1 in 35 countries, and that's incredible, isn't it?
It truly is incredible. But one of the things that we wanted to feature, by the way, to get BarryUpton.com. Go to the website so you know where to catch him on the radio. You can catch this radio show via the web, and you can listen to it anywhere in the world. I know a lot of expats do all over the world. They tune in. It's a 4-hour show every morning, 5 days a week. But meanwhile, incredibly exciting news that I'm very excited about and everybody was very excited about. Tell us about this new show you've been involved with, because one of the things Barry does is he puts together bands, and this came from a brilliant idea he had about putting together a band.
Well, I've put together pop bands before, like Steps, which was a massive hit in Australia, number 1 in Australia, and big hit all around the world. I'm still earning royalties from it right now. And you could never have imagined, when I was doing it, you just do things on gut instinct sometimes, you know, and that's all it was. But I never realised it would go as big as it did. I've had many failures, let's say. It's not just that simple. But I did come up with the idea while watching some ladyboys in a bar one night. Has there ever been a ladyboy pop band like the Spice Girls, you know? And it just...
Instead of a toy band, a katoy band.
Well, yeah, kind of, yeah. Instead of a girl band or a boy band, a girl-boy band, you know, all at the same time. So anyway, this thought just made me laugh. And so I thought there must be something in this. So I did a bit of research, found out it hadn't been done. It's certainly not in English. So we contacted... myself and Scott, who was the star of a TV series called Ladyboys back in the UK, and it's been shown in Australia and many other countries. And they've done the first 2 series of it, and it's been absolutely massive. So I put it to them, why don't we put a band together and call it Ladyboys 3, you know, to the documentary, because you can't buy that kind of advertising on TV.
So a reality show, in fact.
A reality show. They went absolutely bananas at it, said what a great idea, and we did it.
So it's like... one of those Star Maker shows for ladyboys.
Yeah, it's like X Factor, but it's kind of like Sex Factor.
And so you had to hold auditions and put the band together. It was all done in Pattaya, basically.
All done in Pattaya, and we did the final show in front of an audience at the Coliseum in Templesit Road, and they said afterwards they watched the rushes. The production company says this is unbelievable TV. They said this is a world first.
So did the audience vote on who would get into the band? Or
Yeah, kind of. Actually, there was a judging panel, same as they would have on X Factor, and it was our decision. But obviously, the audience affected it. You know, their reaction to some of them, which I have to say was so enthusiastic. I was totally blown away by it. You know, everybody. It was just like people were screaming, like they were pop stars already.
So, and then they did an appearance on Thai TV.
Yes, we did the Woody Show, which is one of the top-rated Thai television shows. And Woody is very known for being controversial and upsetting guests if he doesn't think they're good, or if they're famous and he doesn't think they should be famous. Anyway, he loved it, absolutely loved it.
Yeah, and we were lucky enough here to witness some of the clips and stuff, which is top secret because you can't know who actually made it into the band. And I'm now going to have to try and track down Ladyboys, the first 2 series, to watch because it sounds fascinating. And it's such a Pattaya thing to do. And Barry's become such an integral part of Pattaya. And he's been like on radio for 5 years already. I was wondering if you could play us out one of the songs from that you wrote and produced for the Ladyboys band, which is going to be called Girls, which is spelt.
Okay. I'll do one of the choruses. It's spelled Gurlz with a question mark.
Could be the first big international Ladyboy band. So watch it and watch this space, and watch out for the show when it comes out. Which comes out when?
In June in the UK, end of June. We're hoping to then take the band to do all the chat shows, TV chat shows, and hopefully do a concert tour in September. And then who knows from there? Maybe it goes to arena tour, but you know, you can only dream of those things. You never know.
Will you be going on tour with them to manage, or will you be saying?
We have a PR guy in England who will get them in all the newspapers and magazines, and hopefully there'll be a tour manager. I don't fancy doing that, to be honest.
No, we don't fancy losing you. So who's going to play us a little segment from one of these future hits of Girls, the all-Ladyboy band?
Yeah, this is one of the songs from the album, which I just played there, and I'll see if I can remember it. The chorus goes, I love you more than I love myself. It ain't easy for me loving someone else. To give my heart is good for my health, but I gotta be sure I love you more than I love myself.
Fantastic. Well, it's been just an absolute joy to have Barry Upton here today. A really great asset for Pattaya. Thank you so much for coming around, Barry. And so this has been Renlex Santa for Pattaya Mail and Pattaya City Expat Club. Doesn't get much better than this. Anytime you get a chance to watch Barry play live, grab it. And meanwhile, of course, we'll see you back here next week at Pattaya City Expat Club.